showtime.
Who are these socials?
Taking down the other podcasts one by one.
Who are these socials?
That clip is why people make fun of you.
With Carl
This is all just for the radio.
and Blind Mike.
We have a lot of business to take care of.
Who are these
We are
socials?
the number one podcast on the internet today.
WATS.
Welcome to yet another episode of WATS, the show thousands of people come to answer the age-old question, what's the deal with social media? This is the only show about social media that really gets the panties moist. I'm your host, Carl. With me, as always, is my buddy, Blind Mike. What's up, Mike?
I just want to thank all the people out there. It's because of you that we don't have to resort to taking Saudi blood money. So thanks for supporting.
We appreciate that. You know, there are rumors going around that Aaron Imholt will win the coveted Funniest Prisoner Award and that I won't read your super chats. The latter is simply not true. I will read every super chat that comes in. We appreciate the support, as Mike said up top here. Also, you know I don't read so good, so feel free to take advantage of the super tip system. Supertip.gg/WATP is a great way to participate in the show and also support your buddies, Carl and Mike, or maybe your buddy Mike. Whoever your friend is on the show. We appreciate the support.
Either way is fine.
Right, yeah. I mean, you can even motherfuck one of us in a super tip and then...
All spends the same, baby.
Yep, exactly. Mike, we have a way of starting the show that is quite unique, and no other show has ever tried this before. I don't think any other show has the balls to do it because it'd be so difficult to pull it off. Most shows get right into, okay, topics. What are we talking about today? What are we doing? But we like to ease into the show. We have this format, and like I said, it could be jarring to some people because they haven't heard it before. But basically, what you're going to hear here is two guys who are just kind of going in this little discussion, a little exchange, a thing I like to call banter. And it seemed so effortless that you would think that you were just eavesdropping on the conversation to the table to the right of you at the restaurant. And you kind of feel weird about it. But then you're like, oh, wait a second. I know these guys. These are my buddies. So I actually don't feel that bad about it at all. And I'm interested in what they're saying.
And I always think when I'm at a restaurant, I always think, now these guys should do a podcast. That's interesting conversation.
I say that all the time.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I'm listening in on someone else's conversation. I'm like, how are these not broadcasters getting paid for this?
Fellas, I don't mean to interrupt, but good stuff. Keep it coming.
Hey, another round for those two guys over there. The way they're discussing the Yankees game, top notch. I love it.
That's insightful.
So all of that just to say, the first section of the show today that we'll be doing is a little section that we like to call Banter.
Banter World Order. BWO.
Now, to discuss the events of the day, banter is the way to reflect on events of the day. Carl and Blind Mike, banter! Banter!
Hidden Hand Media says a bit long-winded, Carl. Get to the banter. We'll get to the banter. I know. It's very exciting.
He's warning you.
We all want to get there. I understand. So I want to start off by saying, because, Mike, I'm so excited you're a big sports fan again.
I know.
You're totally into it. You're watching Part of the Interruption. You're watching all the games. You're
exactly
into
the same
it.
as it ever was. Yeah.
Yep. You're totally into it. And unfortunately, the Yankees did not pull through last night. They are out of the playoffs.
No, and the worst part is I was invested now. Like now I actually cared. I didn't really care all year. And then that Red Sox series got me into it. And then they fucked me. They just got blown out the first two games by the Blue Jays. Had a wasted Judge clutch moment. But, I mean, the Patriots are my real team. So,
all right.
at least
let's stick on baseball for a second
back,
here.
baby.
I got a question for you about as a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends who are Yankees fans. They're a popular team in my area. And whenever the Yankees lose in the playoffs, no matter how deep they get, it could be a World Series loss, the Dodgers say. They always want to blow up the team the next year. They got to get rid of the manager. They want the entire infield swapped out. Like, how are you feeling about the Yankees? Like, what changes do you want to see now?
I don't follow, and I'm not insightful enough on this team to really know. I know I wanted Aaron Boone out when I saw that Max Fried thing.
Yeah, you were pissed about that.
I really was. And I just don't like Aaron Boone in general. He seems like a fucking dork. So I want him gone. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think winning that Red Sox series gave him a stay of execution. This isn't your grandfather's Yankees. George Steinbrenner would have had this guy fired 6 years ago. So
Right. It's been quite the drought for Yankees fans. Well, speaking of droughts, so Cubs are playing tonight. And I saw people in the chat earlier excited because I won't be distracted by the game the Cubs have been playing while I'm podcasting for the last few games, which is very annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great. And so it's probably the last game of the season for the Cubs tonight. They're underdogs against the Brewers. Brewers are a very strong team. So, they're in Chicago. It'll be a chilly night at Wrigley. Hopefully we can force a game 5 tonight, but I'm excited I can actually watch the game, and I'm not going to be podcasting during it.
Go Cubs, go.
Go Cubs, go. Thank you, buddy. I was checking out the Blind Mike project from Sunday, and your first segment on there about your old pal Billy Burr.
Fucking disheartening. It's only gotten worse. Watch this coming week's episode.
Oh, good.
Things have taken an even worse turn.
I just wanted to tell you, it was a brilliant segment, and I felt like it was cathartic.
It was, yeah.
There was something about you going, fuck this guy, what a piece of shit.
Yeah.
To always be every billionaire should be murdered. Like, his stance on things is so bizarre.
It's the most hypocritical. Obviously, it's happened worse than this before, but no one I've ever respected has torched their reputation like this. Like, it's crazy. And he's doubling down. He did a podcast this week that was, cartoonishly bad. Then he went on Conan. He did a live event with Conan, and he tripled down on this thing. And it's amazing to watch everyone else that was there do such a better job. Like, Aziz was on Kimmel, I think, last night. Mm-hmm. And, here's the thing. Like, Aziz gave a statement where he's like, I thought a lot about it, and there's a lot of elements to this, and I don't agree with everything that happens over there, but I think there's a chance we did some good, blah, blah, blah. It's probably a lot of bullshit. The truth is probably that Aziz wanted money. But give me something. Give me something that doesn't make me think you're a total hypocritical piece of shit. And Aziz is a goofball who talks about pop culture and silly nonsense. Bill Burr hinged his entire career on being this guy that is against corruption and greed and the fucking banks and all that bullshit that he pretended to care about. And anti-government, and Burr was, I'm going on too long, but
that's great.
Burr literally said on Conan, he was like, I performed in fucking London and there's blood money over there too. And
come on.
Are you fucking joking? First of all, that's a bit of a reach. And you weren't performing for the royal family, by the way. Like, you were just going to a theater over there. And thirdly, if there was a guy from a foreign country who ranted about the U.S. and all the bullshit we do over here and then came and golfed with Donald Trump, I'd call that guy a hypocrite too. I wouldn't be like, you figured it out. We're great. I'd be like, no, he's a fucking loser who doesn't believe in anything he said.
He's comparing England and Saudi Arabia. The same thing, right? Pretty much the same thing. I'm pretty sure London has gay pride parades, right? They're pretty liberal when it comes to that type of thing.
But when they cross the finish line, they behead the participants.
Okay, yeah.
It's underreported. So Bill has a
women are allowed to drive in London, but when they get a ticket, it's twice as much the fine.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, that's insane. And so I was so glad that you pointed out all the hypocrisy and going through his podcast where he won't address what the people are saying in the chat. And I get it. He's not reading the chat.
He didn't read questions. He didn't even pretend to read this college kid has a question. He just was like, I have to do half a show because all the emails. It's like, really, Bill? All your fans were asking about this and you won't address it? That's pretty crazy.
So does he think, what's his strategy? He thinks this is going to just go away and people stop talking about it. It'll be fine.
He puts out a podcast on Thursdays too. Mm-hmm. Last I checked before this show, he hadn't posted yet.
Oh,
he canceled some live dates.
Oh, okay. So, well, that's interesting.
Just going quiet. He said on that Conan thing, he's like, I hate going to LAX. If I have to stay home for a while, I'll do it. And that's what your entire career was worth. $1.6 million.
Well, and you said this on your show, and I thought it was very insightful. I didn't hear anyone else say this, where, Bill was paid $1 million or 1.6, whatever it is, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
And you go, this is going to cost him more than that.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of people just like, fuck this guy. I'm not going to go see him next time he comes to town.
And I was trying to do the math. I don't know what venues like this charge or what he has to pay his people or whatever.
Yeah.
He played Fenway Park.
I know.
I estimated
Pretty
just
lucrative.
A rough estimate. He probably made $3 million that night.
Yeah, a pretty lucrative night for him.
So
and,
do that.
Right.
I don't get it.
Yeah, and then the way that he was praising the experience too, where he's like, "Yeah, that Billy started feeling loose up there, and he's riffing, and I'm looking, and now the Royals are laughing, and they're having a great old time." Like, yeah, they're billionaires.
They got a
course they're
fucking
having a good
Chili's. You believe that?
Of course, they're having a good time.
Yeah, it was disheartening to watch. I've never seen someone I respect crumble like that before. Because even I was defending him through all the political when people were criticizing him for his Elon Musk stuff and all that. I was like, this is kind of what the guy has always done. And this was to me was such a stark difference in everything else he's ever said. It was crazy.
You look really stupid. I didn't want to say it, but yes, Mike, you look really dumb for defending your boy.
I disagree.
So long.
I think it makes me look much more reasonable that I didn't turn on him for sillier things.
So speaking of our shows, yesterday I announced on Who Are These Podcasts that I have all 3 episodes of the Pro Football Arm Wrestling Championship that aired on CBS back in 2017. Yeah. Fucking crazy.
That is big news.
That is very big news. General GK got it from the guy who works for CBS who clears things. And the guy, he reached out and asked for it. The guy's like, we actually don't own the rights to this. It's owned by this other company. So I don't know if it's going to be cleared or not, but here they are. Here you go. Yeah. And the other company that owns it's been out of business for 3 years. So I think we're good.
Oh, okay, good.
So that's fun. Well, today on John's show, Senator John saw that I have these, because he's been bragging about this for a while. This is one of his big credits.
I heard this and I missed what he was talking about. I heard him talking to Vince, but I didn't know what specifically they were talking about.
Okay. Yeah, he went on about, he was talking to Nasty Neil for a while. He went on about it for a while. Yeah. And it's really funny. As soon as he found out I have these episodes that no one's ever seen, that he could just be like, oh, I was the head writer. I was the star of the show. I hosted it. He's bragging on and on about all this stuff. Now, all of a sudden, he had almost nothing to do with it. It's like, they just brought me in for some correspondence pieces. I didn't really have a lot of control over anything. He said he was a producer just a week ago.
I was never on it, actually. If you see me on there, it's probably AI.
Right. So I already love how he's backtracking because it tells me we have gold. I haven't watched it yet.
I'm excited.
I have a feeling we'll be mining for gold on this.
I kind of always just assumed that never existed. So it's good to hear. I assumed the Pro Football Arm Wrestling Championships couldn't have been a real thing. So I'm interested.
No one ever heard of it.
No.
And you would think with all the celebrities they had on there, like pretty big stars in the NFL, that people would be watching it, but nobody ever heard of it. In fact, someone on Twitter sent me the ratings book. And it showed me the ratings of those shows that aired on CBS, and I'll reveal that when we watch the episodes. But nobody watched.
Exciting.
Nobody watched. More people are going to see this show through WATP than you saw it on CBS.
Interesting.
Which is an exaggeration, obviously. Mike, there is a bingo card that was put into our Discord server, the Who Are These Socials channel. In our Discord server. Of course, you go to whoarethese.com to get a link to our Discord server. It's free to join. And Pre put in this bingo. And this is the Carl, the WATP bingo card. I'll reveal yours in a moment. But
I'm sure I've already done 7 of them.
Well, here's what they have for me. So I got to take stock on this. Easy peasy. If you want to disturb the stream, that's a good point. What are you talking about?
Some of these seem a little. What are you talking about? Could just come up naturally.
Yeah, I probably say a lot of these things. Our friend, fill in the blank. Okay. Just the name Tukey. I guess I say Tukey a lot. I guess I say this. I'm being sued by Stuttering John. I guess that comes up from time to time. Then there's a square that's just the word bills. So, yep. Okay. Fair enough.
I walked into that one earlier.
It's a win for the toe. Okay. This one I agree with. Now, this is funny because I definitely say that way too much.
Oh, okay. I can hear that. Yeah.
Yeah. The next one is, anyway, moving on.
Yes, I can hear that. Yeah.
Okay. Rochester is on here. I guess I bring up my hometown a lot.
I don't know what there is to brag about. I don't know how often that comes up.
I'm never bragging. Okay. And then now that's interesting.
Yeah. That's
okay. Here's another one. Our buddy So I guess I say our friend and our buddy.
Yeah.
And then there's also friend of the show. I guess I say that.
Huh.
And then the last
You're a
one is,
very popular guy. I can see why you're introducing all these. Like
of course. Yeah, good point. And then the last one is think about this.
Okay. Yes. Once put into if you had me name these, I wouldn't have been able to do it, but I can hear all of them.
Okay. All right. So fair enough. Let's see what Mike has.
Oh, God.
And it's just dots. It's just Braille. pretty good joke.
I wonder if we decipher them. Unfortunately, I'm the only one that would be able to read it. But
Okay. Yeah. Let me send that over to you, and you can tell me
yeah,
if there's anything in there that's funny.
that's very funny.
All right. So Blind Mike, that's not just a fun moniker. Blind Mike cannot see. And because of that, we like to play a little game on this show that's about guessing the sound.
Carl say, Mike, hey, guess the sound. Is it girls farting or cute bunny rabbits snoring?
All right. Now, as you know, I play a video clip and I leave it off the show the first time we listen to it. I let Mike ask me 2 yes or no questions about it. Then I bring it up on the screen. We play it again. And then Mike has to guess what's happening in this video. So this one came in from... Oh, actually, this one came in from Vinny Paulino.
Okay.
Vinny Paulino sent this one in. It's only 10 seconds long. Give it a listen and try to guess the sound.
Help! Please, save me. Good girl.
What are your questions for this, Mike?
Is that a child dealing with a wild animal in some respect?
Yes. Very good. Second question.
Is this an animal? Is this an animal you would ever have as a...
Chance Whizzing Up Her Lip says, it's Craig in the school pickup line. Very good line. Very good line. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What was that, Mike?
Is this an animal you would ever have as a household pet? Realistic?
No.
No. Okay. Now, let me hear it again.
Okay, we're going to pull it up on the screen here for everyone to watch. Give it a listen, Mike.
Help! Please, save me. Good girl.
Boy, I have no fucking idea what kind of animal that is. I guess I will guess a child and some sort of wildebeest.
Gosh, I want to give you a hint, but not sure how to do that.
Give me a hint. There are no rules.
Are you familiar with Tommy Lee? And
is it a python?
No. Oh, not that part of Tommy Lee.
Oh, okay.
His wife had an issue with their dog, and his wife actually was very heroic in the situation. Oh no, you know what? That's not even the right animal. I just realized that was a coyote. Never mind.
Okay.
No, it's not. Here's my hint. It's not a coyote.
Interesting. All right.
Does that make it easy?
Yeah, I can't figure out what animal it would. A bear.
All right.
I guess.
All right. Okay. So this is very difficult. What happens in the video is there's a toddler. There's a kid getting chased by a wolf, and then a cat, a kitty cat, a house cat, takes on the wolf, and the wolf goes running away because the cat scares the wolf away and saves the child.
This is actually a surprisingly sweet video. I feel like we've never played this type of thing.
I don't know how Vinny Paulino found it. That doesn't sound like his algorithm at all. It doesn't make any sense, but that's what that was. Well, okay, so that was a tough one. We have a bonus guess the sound. This one came in from JCOD01 in the Discord. This is a short one. This is I shouldn't be showing this. We bury this. This is 8 seconds. This is 8 seconds long. So let's see if you can figure this out. All right. I will tell you it's seasonal, this one.
That's the wolf finding a weaker kid.
Yes. Could you imagine the sequel?
Boy, I have no fucking idea.
Two questions. You have two questions for me here.
Does that involve nature in some way?
Yes, it does.
Yes. Okay. Does it involve animals?
It does.
Okay, let me hear it again.
All right, let me pop it up on the screen for everybody to watch along with us. It's a very funny video.
It sounds like a bird at the beginning there.
Okay.
And I think the bird is dropping something. It's like running into something that's causing some
All right,
sort of
I'll
pain.
just cut you off now.
right,
This
all
is very, very difficult.
Yeah.
And some of these are almost impossible, but they are fun.
Yeah.
This is a possum who's getting into the Halloween candy. There's a whole bowl of Halloween candy out for the kids to come and take.
Seasonal.
And the possum has got his face in there enjoying it. But next to the candy is one of those witches that like light up and start doing that kind of thing.
I should have gotten that, honestly.
You should have fucking got. How did you not know that was a possum
Yeah.
getting scared? And the possum jumps up and launches himself and then lands awkwardly on the table, knocks the table over. It's very funny. The
seems
vertical
fun.
leap on that possum is better than mine, for sure. So, all right, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. This
Yeah.
this
Oh, for two
episode.
today. But what are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Supertip.gg/WATP is where you can go to support the show, and we appreciate that.
What's my crime? What's my crime? What's my crime? Fuck you, I'm not resisting.
Oh, that was a cop cam we played on Creep Off on Monday.
Well, we have some of that today. Don't you worry.
Oh, yeah, we got some Chili de Castro. But yeah, this cop cam we played on the Creep Off, this freaking guy, there was no reason for him to have anything happen to him, and he ended up getting tasered and mace shot in his face. He was...
Because these pigs are evil.
He had a bad day. He did want his mom to film it so he could. Yeah, it was all
Good.
whole thing. Good.
I wanted to ask the conjoined twins from last week a serious question. Are your pronouns they, them?
No, that's a good joke.
It is
One of
fun.
us
I
one
like
of us should have come up with that. That's my bad. Chad's missing upper lip coming in.
Welcome to today's episode of Blind Mike Gets Butthurt, Portnoy, Burr, and now Mutt. Watch out, Carl. Mike is apparently on his period.
That's not true. I debunked those rumors this morning.
Hazard Forward became a new member of the YouTube channel. Thank you very much, Hazard Forward. Go to the members tab for all the bonus shit that we put out and links to the stuff when they come out. Jay Loiter with $50 coming in.
Oh,
Thank
my
you very
goodness.
much, Jay Loiter. That's much appreciated.
Oh,
He said, I love you guys. Fight the dabbler that be. And of
Oh,
course, you
yes.
can go to fightthedabbler.com to support Shuli and me in our legal battle against the dabbler himself. Thank you very much, Jay Loiter. It's appreciated. Tamale Hunter at Blind Mike. Time to do the Goal 2.0 and raise money for the LOL suit. Oh, yeah.
it's not a bad idea.
Don't do that.
I won't, but it's not a terrible idea.
You did very well with your goal stream. You should do another goal stream, actually.
Yeah, maybe.
was
That's
pretty funny.
not bad. That's fun.
It was very fun when you did that. All right. Let's head over to Instagram because I want to see what's doing. We got some interesting things happening.
Blinded like Blind Mike. Don't be a douche. Instagram in the night. Blinded like Blind Mike. Check out these reels. They might make you wanna fight.
Keenan Bank, the do-gooder of all do-gooders.
Yeah, a legend.
He really is. The last time we checked in with him, there was a guy who spent like $10,000 on gas for all the customers who were pulling in to fill up their tanks.
Yeah.
And he goes, can I add $50 more? And they're like, guess.
Guys, we're not just giving away $10,000. We're giving away $10,050 today.
And then he had to go out to the woman who was filling her card, like, hey, by the way, that one was me. She's like, cool. Okay. Thanks.
Still would have gotten it probably, but thank you.
So Keenan Bank, he's having a hard time finding his way now because people are onto him and it's not that impressive. And, even with the sappy music, it's just not that touching.
Yeah. Somehow people were able to suss through while their hearts were being pulled at by the music. What they were seeing was still garbage. They were somehow able to detect that.
So he's trying new things. He's got a new angle, and this is an odd one.
How much for blinker fluid?
That's not a thing, sir. Can you please?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm not oranges.
I don't know if you heard so he goes up to the woman at the auto parts store, asks for blinker fluid, and she goes, sir, that's not a thing. Please leave. Why was that in the video?
Which also makes you think like he's been there for a while, like fucking around,
Right. They're like, okay, buddy, I know you're shooting your little viral video that you're making. You got to go.
I'm not oranges.
So the manager
Dad
comes
says
over.
I have the turning signal. It's not working properly.
Yep.
He said come in here and just ask for blinker fluid.
Blinker fluid?
Yeah, you have to
never heard of blinker fluid. In your lights, did you Google it to see what you need? Google it.
Oh.
You got your phone, Google it.
Is it maybe something you put in the front?
Trust me, my friend, Google it. Fluid for blinkers is not a thing.
Oh.
Google it.
He must be pranking
Hey
me.
there, jerky, I'm asking for blinker fluid.
Yeah, I know. It's like no one wants anything to do with this guy. They're all just like, yeah, all right, man. Obviously, just Google it. I mean, if you do want to buy something, let me know what you want to buy, but I'm not here to play your little prank.
And why
with
is
you.
he saying blinker fluid? What is the bit? Like, what if this all went right? What would be the payoff? If they were like, yeah, we've got blinker fluid.
Mike, that's a great question. Right. What's he hoping happens?
Right. Like, blinker fluid. Let me check. Oh, I know. All right. I just walked myself through it. They would check and there would be no blinker fluid. And he would be like, hey, you helped me today, even though I made you look for a thing that doesn't exist. Here's $8. Oh my God, Keenan.
Oh, you know what? You might be onto something.
Yeah.
That might be the angle on this.
I think so. If I know get my guy Keenan, like I think I do.
Instead, everyone at an auto parts store knows that blinker fluid isn't a thing.
Against all odds, these people were they're not idiots.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got your phone, Google it.
Is it maybe something you put in the front?
Trust me, my friend, Google it. Fluid for blinkers is not a thing.
Oh.
Google it.
He must be pranking me.
Quite possibly.
My dad.
Does he like you?
To send you
I guess not.
Your dad's hilarious.
There you go.
So
You
what
do car vlogs and you're coming in here asking for blinker fluid?
Do I need a light bulb then?
Your car or you can Google it.
For helping me today, can I give you a gift card? Timmy's?
Oh, no, it's okay, my friend. You know what I want you to do? Take that and give it to somebody on the street. From me. Okay?
Pass it on.
Okay.
What's your name?
Rudy.
I'm Keenan.
I just put cream on my hands. Sorry, my friend.
Thanks so, man.
No worries, guy. No.
Okay. The manager comes over. He asks him for blinker. Oh, I guess my dad's playing a prank on me. Hey, would you like a Tim Hortons gift card? Fuck you.
I think they went from, because at the beginning he's like, Google it, buddy. Like they think they're getting pranked. And then by the end they're like, oh, maybe we're dealing with a slow boy. Like, like they almost feel bad for him by the end. They're like, okay, buddy, no, get out of here. We don't want whatever you're giving. I have goop on my hands. Go away.
Oh yeah, this guy is rubbing his hands together the whole time. He wants nothing to do with this guy, and then he goes to shake his hand. He's like, I got a thing going on over here.
We don't need to touch.
But could you imagine? And he's got the music playing. Is this supposed to be touching? Like he doesn't even realize how to edit these videos.
This feels like I used to say about Keenan, imagine the one, because he would post so many. I'm like, imagine the ones that end up on the cutting room floor. If this is the best he's got. Now I question that because he's just posting maybe every one he does. He's posting the bad ones now.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think he has any way to discern what's working and what's not working based on what he's posting right here.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I'd be so offended if I'm the manager at this auto parts store and a customer goes, hey, thanks so much for helping me out. You want a gift certificate to Tim Hortons? Like, do I look destitute? What do you mean, man? Oh, so you're doing way better than me, motherfucker? Is that what you're trying to say? Go fuck yourself.
It feels like you're on the receiving end of a Todd Pettingale call. You're like, you want blinker fluid? And
yes,
you're offering me things. What is this?
It's pretty fucking wacky.
Happy Jocktober, folks.
Happy Jocktober. All right. Keenan Banks got another one for us here. And this one makes even less sense.
This one I woke up to. Someone sent me this. Luckily, I woke up and saw it this morning, and I was like, he's lost his touch. I don't know why this is on the internet.
Again, I don't know what he was hoping would happen.
How much for a $2 hot dog?
How much for $2 hot dog?
Or I only have $2. Is there anything I can get?
So he's basically walking up to like a food truck. It's like an outdoor area where they just, they have their food right there. And he asks, how much for a $2 hot dog? Again, like, edit that part out where you sound like an idiot, Keenan.
Are you fucking with me, man?
How much for a $2 hot dog?
How much for a $2 hot dog?
How much for $2 hot dog?
Or I only have $2. Is there anything I can get?
For $2, there is nothing.
Yeah, a small fry.
Small fries are...
Don't even have hot dogs. They're sold out.
We don't have...
Hey, I can trade this Minecraft pig. It's $20 prize. No?
We don't do. Just
I can get cheese.
What?
I can get cheese.
Why are you still harassing this guy? This guy just works there.
Right.
How about a cup of cheese for $2? He's just like, I'm not giving you anything for $2. Go away, please.
Because about his other videos where like he ends up giving the people $10 or $20, whatever.
Yeah.
And like sometimes they reluctantly take it. And then we're like, you can tell they don't want it, but they're being nice. Maybe you could argue like we're nitpicking and he's doing a nice thing, even though it shouldn't be on the internet. But like at the end of the day, it's nice. This is harassment. This is harassment. He's bullying these people.
Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, they must not be busy. Or else the guy would be like, "Sir, can you step aside? We want to help customers out."
Yeah.
Yes. James Q. Legend comes in with this. How much for a $2 super chat?
It's $5.
Yeah, it's $5 here on WATS. All right, let's see where he's going with this. Let's see if we can get a cup of cheese for $2.
Cheese.
What?
I can get cheese.
What cheese?
Any cheese. Cheese dip. $2, right? $1.50?
Cheese. No, we don't have anything. We don't sell cheese dip. We don't sell just cheese dip.
It says add cheese. Oh.
Add cheese, so it's for pretzel.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, it goes on the pretzel? There's not
we don't have anything for $2, sir. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. All right. Have a good one.
No worries.
So that was the whole video. So maybe the employee couldn't hear that music that was playing, didn't realize it was supposed to be a touching video. Didn't realize it was supposed to be like, "Sir, you need food for $2? Let me help you with that."
This guy didn't seem moved for some reason. And
No.
I can't figure out. These videos feel like the come down in the movie where the hero has hit a low point in his life and he's just stumbling in. Give me cheese for $2, and they're like, "Sir, get out of here!"
Yeah,
and we're like, "Oh, what happened to Keenan Banks? Such a fall
It's
from
Superman 2 where he trades in his superpowers to be with Lois Lane. He gets beat up in the bar fight. You're like, it's lost. He's just a schmuck now.
Yeah.
Also, the final frame of this is great because he turns the camera and it shows the menu board with all of the prices listed there. What can I get for $2? Oh, look over there and see what's $2 or less. Oh, nothing?
Maybe enough people have made fun of him that he's like, now I'm going to troll everyone. Like, I'm just going to do idiotic things. There's no other explanation for what he's doing. This is just psychotic.
It doesn't make any sense. And why would he post this video? Is it to shame this guy who didn't help him out?
I guess in order to promote kindness, you need to show that there's evil in the world. That's
what I mean.
That's what this guy represents.
Because that's not what his brand is. His brand is not to like call people up for not helping people.
Yeah, I guess there wasn't enough evil, and he had to remind us of the ills of society.
All right. Well, big news happening. Season 2 of Baylen Out Loud launched this week.
I fucked your mom. You're done. You're done. Uppercut, chicken and crackers. Want it up? I'm gonna need you to put the ranch down.
This one came in from our buddy Christian Blatt. Oh, I did it. I did the thing. Mark your bingo cards.
This one came in from some fuck. Christian, I'll handle it, Carl.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Some fucking nudge that needs attention. Christian Blatt.
Friend of the show, our friend, Christian Blatt, sent this in because I don't know if you knew this, but Baylen Dupree was recently on Sam Roberts' program.
Yes, very exciting. Good for Sam. Sam's getting all the big stars now.
So they put out an Instagram video, and I would imagine this is a 23-minute long interview. if you're going to put out an Instagram video, this is going to be the highlight of the interview. Get people like, oh, wow, I got to see what happened with Sam Roberts and Baylen Dupree. This seems pretty wild. So this is what they put out to promote this.
So how old were you when you started to when the tics started to show up? Did you kind of realize what it was from the beginning, or did people just think you were misbehaving?
So I was fairly young. I would say that I started noticing tics when I was like 7, but I just thought that they were just like quirky little things that kids did. I didn't really think anything of it. Like, every 1 in 5 people have tics, so it didn't really think anything of it. And then it kind of like went away for a little while, and then it came back when I was like 15 or 16 years old, and I still didn't really know what it was at the time until I went to the doctors, and I was like, I cannot stop doing this. I can't stop doing it.
Your dad, Alan, is here too. He's a part of the show, and seeing the whole family dynamic to me. First of all, you describing like being a dad.
Bald bitch.
But you,
sorry.
That's more than okay.
My dad hears it every day.
That's why I'm wearing a hat.
Yeah, I should have worn a hat. That's probably my fault.
It is fun.
That was the highlight. Sam Roberts got called a bald bitch, and then went, I should have worn a hat.
Yeah, I don't know how much Sam's going to be able to get out of Baylen. I don't know.
Well, I will tell you, I felt bad for our buddy Sam,
Yeah.
friend of the show, our friend, Sam Roberts.
That's the thing is, like, if Baylen is going to be kind of diplomatic about and like be a sort of a warrior on behalf of the downtrodden as far as ticks go, she's not going to be a fun interview, you know?
Okay.
It's fun when she's like ticking and being silly and ridiculous.
So have you heard this yet?
That clip?
Or any of this?
Yeah, just that clip.
Just that clip. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me play a little bit from the YouTube video they put out.
Okay.
So this is how the whole thing starts off. And yes, you're onto something, Mike. I have concerns.
Okay.
Totally. It's just like we see these social media videos.
And for some reason, it started way late into it. All right, let me try that again.
Welcome back, Sam Roberts Show. And we're joined in studio. Baylen Dupree is here. You know her from Baylen Out Loud. Season 2 of Baylen Out Loud premieres Tuesday, October 7th, 9 p.m. on TLC. I mean, season 1 was massive. It was the biggest debut for a new show, I think, all year or whatever it was.
Sam, way to go with the research right there. Great prep. It was the biggest show that was new in like a week or something.
It was
all year.
I'll give you that. It was something.
He even looked around like, what am I saying? I don't know. So they just fed me this horse shit.
Last year, I mean, Baylen, this has to be, I mean, for the whole world. I know you started on social media, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
For everybody to kind of get to know you now and your whole family and to watch this all happen in real time, how has it been?
It's been really, really lovely, to say the most. What is the best
I've never heard that phrase before, to say the most. And that's the most I could possibly say about
if I could say the least.
Right, yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
About all of it is the fact that more people know about what Tourette syndrome is. It's the most important thing to me, to educate and to let people know, like, this is my life with Tourette syndrome. It's not everyone's life with Tourette syndrome, because everyone's life is different and everyone's case of Tourette's is also different. So just to be able to put Tourette's on the map and have it be described and in a Hollywood setting for multiple people to get, and for it to be portrayed correctly, is so important. And that's exactly what happened with all of season 1. So that's just what is the biggest blessing out of all of it.
Okay. Mike, I used to be a fan of this girl, right? There's no bigger fan of Baylen Dupree than me.
Of course. No, definitely.
She's gone through media training. I know media training when I've seen it, and it sucks the life out of you. It's why, you know, we make fun of sports talk, because anytime they're interviewing a coach or a player, it's a waste of everyone's time. They've gone through media training, so they don't say anything.
You don't think the way that Baylen Dupree would have sold this show 2 years ago would be to be like, we thought it would be cool to bum people out, you know? We really,
yeah, I mean,
we really thought it'd be great to spread bad news and make people sad.
She's literally like, listen, the only reason why I'm on television is because I want to build awareness for this affliction. It's like, no. You wanted to be famous because that's why you were on social media. Now you have a television show. You're making money. You're even more famous. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
You're lying.
Yeah, the girls we
Why?
saw last week want to spread awareness for two-headed girls. Two angry two-headed girls.
See,
If
I
more
liked
people would know
them.
about that.
They were being real. There was no media training with them.
True, very true.
I
Yeah.
liked that.
They had no coaching.
So then they're talking about how the show was edited because they didn't know what was going to happen. They go on, there's cameras everywhere, they're living their lives, and then the show comes out. They don't really have control over the edit.
Good, I was
So-
curious about this.
Yeah, Sam asked about that.
Truth.
But it's kind of just having like a lot of faith that like it's going to be portrayed correctly. They let you know that we're not here to exploit you. That's what they let us know. So it's just kind of like having faith of them and having faith in God at the same time, just to know that like God has our back, because at the end of the day, we need him.
Baylen, as a fellow disabled person, God has abandoned you. Denounce this man. He's evil. He doesn't have us in mind, Baylen.
So she married into this really lame religious family. This is what you learn about from season 1. Her boyfriend, Colin, his parents are drips. They're
I didn't get that far. I don't think I ever.
Yeah, so they're uber Christians, and so now Baylen's going on shows talking about her love of Jesus and how great God is.
Oh God,
like, poor Sam Roberts. You know, this is like 4 minutes into the interview, and she's praising Jesus. He's like, "All right, well, this is gonna be fun for the next 20 minutes."
I wonder if Sam like saw her on TikTok and was like, "Oh yeah, we'll have her in," and then was like, "Ah, fuck." What did I do?"
Or the Chris Cuomo interview. Remember how fun that was?
Yeah.
Chris is laughing along. He's like, yeah, fuck these assholes. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, she did have her moments, though. This is one that we had some fun with.
Yeah. I mean, there are moments where like you're
Suck a dick, dude.
fair enough. There are moments.
See, there's just not enough of that anymore.
Yeah.
There's not enough of suck a dick dude anymore. For her
Those
to
are the
be
moments I
interesting.
think you need Jim Norton for. There's there's a clear Jim Norton line. that we can
Yeah,
interject
you're right.
there.
You're right. That is a good point. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with season 2. I don't think I'm going to watch it because Baylen's getting preachy now. She's not being fun anymore. She's fat. There's that.
Well, it's a tough route to go for a
Yeah.
TLC show to be like, oh no, we want to be taken seriously. It's like, oh no, this network has decided it's freaks and goblins. They either be that or get the hell out of here. We'll get the
Yeah,
Baldwins back.
This is the network where we point and laugh at the heroin addict or the woman who's eating her couch. Like, those are the things we want to see out here. I want to learn a lesson about Tourette's syndrome.
Yeah.
All right, let's head over to Twitter because one of your good friends really stepped in it this week.
Look at this tweet now.
And you sent this over in your prep, and Charles Dupree sent this to me. So I was ready to go on WATP yesterday with it, but I saw that we were covering it on WATS. I thought that was more appropriate. Richard Ojeda.
He's in a little hot water, and I've been consistent on this through it all.
Oh,
when a man is in trouble, I'm here to defend him, especially a good friend like Richard Ojeda. Now, these videos might be a little tougher to defend, but I've got my guys back.
So this is him. You know, he's running for Congress, is it? He's running for Congress, right?
Yeah, in North Carolina.
Oof. Yeah. So you got to be careful what you say when you're running for.
But this was years ago, maybe upwards of 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, he doesn't look that different to me.
He's
but
a different man.
Okay, well, let's see what he's saying here.
Thanks, Stephen Miller. Stephen Miller needs to be thumped. That guy's a friggin' worm. I would be willing to go to jail for, how much would I get for just cracking him a couple times? You know, I'd be willing to go to jail to kick the shit out of him. I'd be more than happy to find myself in an elevator with him, and I'd whoop his ass from the 1st floor to the 5th floor and be happy to go to jail.
Now, as an expert
Thanks,
in
Stephen
cancel
Miller.
culture,
Stephen-
I think the
Yes.
mistake Richard may have made there is stopping and thinking, now how much would I get? Where he's like negotiating his sentence. If he beats that makes you think maybe he's really thinking about it.
Well, what's crazy is I was watching Stuttering John talk about this today because Vince the Warrior came
addressed it.
on.
Well, good.
Vince the Warrior came on, and I guess Ava brought it up yesterday on his show. I didn't see that, but Vince the Warrior comes on and goes, "Hey, what's going on with Richard Ojeda?" And John goes, "I don't really know much about that." It's amazing when one of his friends fuck up. He's not curious at all.
It's a shame.
I don't know what's going on with that.
He didn't go, Richard's a high school dropout.
No, he didn't. Well, he did denounce violence, which was good. But
listen, my defense of Richard was going to be that he says this every week. You think that's
yeah.
the worst? You're out of your mind.
This guy's not even getting curb stopped. You're just getting beat up in an elevator? That's nothing. Child's play.
Stephen Miller is lucky. I once played a clip, and again, I'm defending my good friend Richard here. I'm just letting you know that like it's all in good fun is the point. But who's the governor of Texas? Is it Greg Abbott?
Yeah.
Who's in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Richard once said that he hopes heaven has a staircase because this guy ain't getting it.
Okay, see, that's funny. Now, I'm glad you brought that up because I would hear that and go, well, that's a joke. That's funny. Stuttering John on the show today goes, yeah, I don't know. I heard Ojeda was kidding. And Vince goes, oh, definitely not. There was no kidding going on. And then John compared it
lighthearted. You know how we all say, like, when you find someone annoying, you're like, how much jail time would I get for beating the shit out of this guy? It's an old adage.
Yep. I'm always like, when I'm goofing on Aaron M. Holt or, maybe Tom Myers, I'm like, I'd be willing to do some jail time for kicking the shit out of this asshole. That's one of my jokes I go to.
Producer Chris, what would I get if I brained this guy with a club? How long would I do?
So John compared it to Trump talking about grabbing girls by the pussy.
Wasn't that America's worst tragedy, though?
It was. It was terrible.
Wasn't that a horrible thing that he should have been canceled for? It never should have gotten off. I don't know if that's a great comparison if you're John.
Well, but that's the thing. Like John's immediate thing, because he doesn't know how to talk politics at all. He's like, yeah, but Trump did a bad thing. Which, by the way, Trump just said when you're famous, girls will let you grab them by the pussy. He didn't say, let's go out and grab some girls by the pussy.
But also, that's what morals are. If you think the Trump thing was wrong, then you should also think you shouldn't be like, well, Trump got away with it. It's like, yeah, but you wanted him not to get away with it. Remember?
It's the old whataboutism, they call it. But yes, I do love that, John has lashed his wagon to Richard Ojeda for political talk.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the level of political talk where they can't even talk about like why their ideologies are different. Why what this person is doing is not good for the citizens of America or whatever it is. Just, I don't like that guy. I'll beat the fuck out of him. And John's like, this is the guy I want to team up with and talk politics with. Good stuff.
Listen, Stephen Miller's lucky he's not getting curb stomped is all I'm saying. I think he got off easy.
I agree. So there's a guy, this came in from number one Kumiakuk in our Discord. There's a guy who was just standing on the side of the road holding up a sign that says trans women are men.
Okay.
And just standing there holding up this sign. What could go wrong, right?
Sure.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Get out of our neighborhood. You are not welcome here.
All right, so this soccer mom drives up in her van and she's got her phone out. She's filming him and she's letting him know, you're not wanted in these parts.
I don't know what happens in this video, but it's just like, wouldn't your life be so much easier if you just kept driving? What good is going to he's going to go, oh, then I'll pack up and I'll get the heck out of here. I'm sorry.
I've never once seen someone who had an opinion I disagreed with or whatever was going on and thought, I should get in a confrontation with that fella there.
What could come of this man? I don't know what is on the other end of this video, but I'm sure it's not good for you.
Get out. Stop thinking about people's genitalia. Take your sign and get out of here.
No.
No one needs your hate. You're a disgusting,
It's not hate. It's the
awful
truth.
person.
It's
Then
the
go
truth.
at home and speak your truth at home.
No.
No.
That's freedom
You
of
want to
speech.
be out in the cold with your face all covered so no one can see you, holding your big mean sign.
It's not a big mean sign. They're 3 words. What's a man then? Tell me.
It doesn't matter.
Nothing.
Why do
It
you
doesn't
spend
matter. Why do
so
you
much
care?
time thinking about it?
Seemed like a pretty simple question.
Again, if you're going to pull over, you got to have an
Right.
answer to that.
Be ready for that
one. Yeah.
Be ready for that one. That's neither here nor there. No, it's actually what we're talking about right now. Okay.
Because you are in my neighborhood where I am raising my family, holding signs.
Oh, shit. I didn't know she was raising a family where this guy's holding a sign. All right, well, that kind of changes everything for me. I don't know about you, Mike. When I get new information, I change my mind sometimes.
This guy's doing a service for her kids, letting them know the truth.
Oh.
That are hateful to
There's
people here.
nothing hateful about it. It's
Then
it's
why
the
do you
truth.
have it?
'Cause
Then
you need
there
to
are
know the
lots
truth.
of truths. There's clouds in the sky. No one needs to hold a sign. That
so you're
sign
saying
is to
it's true?
provoke hate.
Is it true?
Well,
It is not
ma'am,
true.
I have to ask. If the guy was holding a sign that said there are clouds in the sky, would you pull over and demand he leave the neighborhood?
There aren't today, but some days there aren't, sir.
Hey, get the hell out of here, buddy. You don't need to hold a sign with true things on it.
What's the truth?
The truth is, get the fuck out of my neighborhood.
No.
Okay, you've lost the argument. What is your stance on this? My stance is you got to go. All right.
If he's on your property, you have every right to be like, get the fuck out. If he's just a guy in the neighborhood, keep driving. You know?
Right.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
Well, what are you going to do?
All right, listen to this. So right after she pulls away, there's a 911 call, and we have the audio of it. Yes.
No.
I love that. Mike's like, I don't know where this is going. Yeah, no one would know where this is going.
I did warn her.
This is some Karen moment right here.
Naperville Police and Fire, this is Jen. How can I help you?
Hi, I want to report a young man with hate signs that he's recording people. He's on Brookdale Road across from the fire department.
Okay, and what does this sign say?
It's a transgender sign. But he's
She doesn't even know.
Hold on. So now the person on the operator is thinking like, oh, this is like a MAGA lady who saw a pride flag and is complaining.
Oh, right.
This dummy doesn't even know how to get her point across. She's like, that's a trans sign. I want these freaks out of my neighborhood.
I'm raising kids here. This guy's got a trans sign. That's hilarious. What did the sign say? It's like transgender. I don't know.
You can't figure out what it is. That's what it is. That's what the sign is.
sign, but he's recording people that are going by. I don't know. It's just really super creepy, and I'm not sure if he is.
All right, I have an officer check on him. There's no expectation of privacy in public, so he is free to record.
Yeah, that was funny. Well, he's recording people as they're driving by. Yeah. There's also those cameras that make sure you don't go through the red light. You want to call 911 about that? They're recording it too.
You feel for these dispatchers because it's like, how many worthless calls do they get a day?
Ma'am, actually, what's your address? I'm going to send an officer over to your house.
You're under arrest.
But I will have an officer go check him out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Ugh. What a fucking Karen. That's ridiculous.
Go check him out. All right, you see, you've still got the sign? What is he going to check out?
Everything spelled correctly on there? Okay, I guess it is. As you were, sir. Thank you.
Arrest him for typos. That'd be great.
Stuttering John would like that.
Yeah.
All right, let's head over to YouTube, get an update on our buddy Chili DeCastro.
I'll stop the show and watch YouTube.
So Chili's walking up to a active scene.
Yeah, we haven't seen him audit in a while. And even he admits in this video at some point, he's like, I'm feeling like myself again, finally. He's back, baby. So he's like, I don't know if his dreams of governor have gone away, although I think he might mention that at some point in the video that he wants to run for governor. But whatever it is, he's acting like his old self again.
Yep, he's feeling it. In fact, he's having fun editing. Very beginning of this video, he's walking past a female officer, and he put up #pigtail on the screen. So he's feeling it. He's
good stuff.
Yeah, he's insulting all these cops, and he's also just being a royal pain in the ass.
Don't cross through right now. You heard what I said?
What's that?
Don't cross through.
I'm a member of the press. This is a First Amendment audit.
That's right here.
Cross where? There's no tape up. What's going on?
Possibly a robbery suspect in there. He doesn't want your friends to buy this. That's nuts.
Am I in danger?
Just get out of the road, man.
Actually, you blocked the road. It's not that you mind me recording. It's my right to record.
I understand that, sir, but I'm saying I don't want to put tape
I don't
on.
need your cops explaining, man. Just let me film the scene and I'll be nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't. It's not that you mind me recording. What you should say is, the word should be, I respect your right.
Listen,
that's what you should say.
I want the suspect to come out, sir. I don't
What?
understand why you're acting that way.
Well, what do you mean?
I'm saying there's a robbery suspect in there, and I don't want you to get hurt. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
You care about my safety?
Absolutely. That's
Sure
it.
thing. Sure thing. I don't believe that.
I think this is the first time we've seen him impede an actual crime. Like we usually see him at like traffic stops,
right?
And he's just annoying the cop. There's a real like suspected robbery in progress, and he's like, "What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Being pigs? Oink oink!" And they're like, "Sir, please, we've got something."
Yeah, the police are gathering around like it might be a hostage situation. Like they're pulling up cars all over. They're trying to secure the perimeter.
Shirley's like, "Oh yeah, right."
But it's so funny. It's just like, "Oh, you're concerned about my safety?" He's like, "Yes, I am." And I always say, dumb people think everyone else is dumb. And Chili's a prick, a selfish prick who thinks everyone else is a selfish prick.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, right. You're just in it for yourself. It's like, no, actually got into this job for the right reasons, baby. Give me the benefit of the doubt here.
But in Chili's mind, what are they doing? They're going to knock someone's door down to just kill. There's like an innocent black guy in there they need to kill. Like what are the cops
Oh my
doing
gosh, he hopes so. That's the funny thing. Like Chili wants the police to do a horrible thing to someone. That's what he's rooting for.
We got a 1090 here, black guy minding his own business. We're gonna we're gonna need a warrant for this place.
The old 1090. All right. Well, things will escalate now. Not with the actual situation, just with Chili DeCastro, of course.
Yeah, everything else
this is fine.
The burglar is getting away.
You're right. They're all distracted by this asshole.
I mean, but check the logic of what you're saying. The logic of what you're saying is stupid. There's 10 cops here with guns, and someone's going to come out and get me? I don't even hear you no more, buddy. I mean, seriously? Is that really your logic? All right, buddy. Buddy? Someone's going to come get me?
How about this? Just stay out of our fucking business, all right? I'm not fucking with you while you work at the Fry-O-Later at Arby's. It's just like, we're just doing something here, buddy. Just move along.
And buddy, this is what Chili does to other people where he's like, okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. And he thinks it bothers them. And you see, it really bothers Chili when it's done to him, where this guy's, all right, buddy. Buddy! What you call him buddy?
Yeah.
He's pissed.
Not your friend, buddy.
Yeah.
Where's the danger? Officer, where's the danger?
We're hoping it doesn't come out. Shh.
We're gonna put another one over there, and he's gonna basically have to
For what though? Where's the danger? You're just let me get your business card, officer. I'll tell you what, I'll leave you alone. Give me your business card because I'll sue your ass. Give me your business card. Give me your business card.
Jesus Christ. You know, maybe it's because of my current situation, but I fucking hate people who threaten lawsuits. Nothing. They're just putting up police tape, and they're like, "Sir, we just need to stand over there putting up the tape right here." He's like, "I'll fucking sue you!" Like, okay, I mean,
You don't want all the rest of us to have the fun you are. Real selfish,
I mean honestly, it's not a good use of the court's time or attorney's time. Like, what are we talking about here?
And he's sort of leading with the wrong hand, where he's like, "Give me your business card, I'll sue you." He's like, "Oh, no, I'm not going to give you my business card. You almost had me. I'm not going to give it to you now."
I will sue your ass for chilling my First Amendment right. I will sue your ass on Tuesday. You don't get to chill my right. You hear what he just said? He just said that he's going to put tape there and put tape there to chill my right to film. And I have every right to be here.
No, I got you. We're going to talk over here on the side of the tape, though. That's what we're going to do.
Well, it's a lawful order, apparently, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
This side of the tape.
So did he not just say that he's moving the tape to push me out?
Stand right here.
For what?
Let me conduct my investigation, and I'll come deal with you.
You got put in your place, motherfucker. He's not going to like that. The guy's like, "Let me talk to you over here." He's like, "Okay, yeah." And he's like, "All right, stand there. I got to go."
And he just does, by the way. Chili just stands there like a bitch and mutters to himself.
Yep.
Motherfucking from these pigs, these jackboot thug pigs, God damn it.
I need his business card. You don't get to put up tape to stop the press from filming. That's not how it works. And that little rookie geek can laugh all he wants. But I'm allowed to film. That's the whole point of being the press.
It's a regular Bob Woodward.
You little fucking dork. Listen, hey, listen, little junior pig. You signed up because you're a loser and you can't do anything else.
Yes.
You can make that stupid little face you just made and laugh at me, but the truth is, you are a fucking loser, bro.
That great Walter Cronkite quote. Hey, dork, you're just a fucking nerd.
No, he's got a sweatshirt that says press on it, so he's definitely in the press. I don't know why you're...
He's gonna mention his credentials. Don't worry.
I don't know why you're questioning that. But the fact that he's yelling at this cop, "You can't do anything else, you fucking loser," I think it's a little bit of projection. How's that board game coming along?
Yes. The barrier to entry for YouTube is much harder than the police force.
Right. Yeah, exactly. This guy acting, and I get so annoyed because he makes me root for the cops every time.
Right.
This Chili DeCastro. I don't want to root for the cops, but he's just being obnoxious. And they're just trying to do their job.
He's disproving, like, all the people that are with Chili DeCastro. I mean, I see a lot of people in his comments that like support him, whatever. But the average citizen that is like, fuck the police, watch this video and are like, you know what? They got a lot to deal with. They got a lot of assholes
Yes.
to deal with.
They don't need Chili DeCastro with his iPhone there.
Yeah.
All right. So, he's going to talk about how he is a member of the press and therefore, and no one's stopping him from filming too. He's like, I'm going to sue you, my First Amendment rights. Like, can you just film from like there?
Stop breathing down my neck.
Yeah, it's fine. We didn't say stop. Just stand right there. Cool. All right. We're good.
You're clowning me, bro. You blink like you're a moron. You blink like you're retarded. This guy looked at me and tried to clown me. This pig right here.
Yeah, just go this way. All right. Sorry, guys. Have a good night.
You laughed at me, bro. You signed up to be a pig. And you laughed at me. Sure thing, bro. I need that officer's card. I need his business card. That's not how it works. I need his business card. I need that officer right there who said, let's put up the tape to block him out. I need this business.
You're kind of making it about you, Chili.
Business card.
People overuse the term Karen at this point, but he's literally saying like the equivalent of, can you get me your manager?
Yep.
Like that's what he's screaming the street. I need your business card so I can sue you.
It's so embarrassing.
I mean, it's plain as day that I'm press. I have a hoodie on that says press on it. It's gigantic. You can't miss it.
I want to point out a couple of things here. First off, nothing is happening.
Mm-hmm.
So he's yelling at these cops who are doing nothing. They're just standing around a building waiting for a guy to come out. There's nothing going on. And they're just like, sir, we're letting you film. Nothing's happening. Yeah. You're just screaming.
It's plain as day. I work for Adidas. I have the credentials right here.
Yes. By the way, I'm a Chicago Cub right now. I don't know if you guys realize that. I got to get over to Chicago, get in the lineup.
I have a shirt that says press.
That's so stupid. I know. What does that mean? Also, member of the press, this video has 4,400 views from 5 days ago. Okay? So calm down and you're a member of the press.
Now that you're a member of the press, here's your official hoodie. Congratulations.
Yes. All right. So how do I get to the White House? Oh, right here. Right this way, sir. As long as you have that hoodie on, walk right in. Fucking idiot. So then he starts heckling the police officers.
This is good. This is comedy club stuff.
So ridiculous.
Quit now, dude. Quit now while you're still young. Do something else to your life, man. This is a shit job. You'll find out sooner or later, dude. The guy above you hates you. You'll hate the guy below you. They'll say shit to you like torture cuffs aren't supposed to be comfortable. Quit now, man, while you're still young. Do something else to your life. It's a shit job. I promise. I've been covering cops for years. It's a shitty organization, shitty people.
Okay.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Also, what's Chili trying to accomplish here? Like, this is not a good use of his time. So let's say he gets this young officer to be like, you know what? You're right. I don't like being a cop. I'm going to quit.
I quit.
Right. Like, will you get every police officer in the world to quit and there's no police officers anymore? Like, what do you think you're going to be able to do with this?
And like you said earlier, for all we know, there's a man with a gun to the head of a hostage on the other side of this door.
Yeah. There's obviously something going on that these police officers are all concerned about. And this idiot.
That's the thing, is like you can't really have a cause. You like be against the police all you want.
Sure.
But if your logic is every single one of them is evil and everything they do is bad, well, then you're a fucking moron. Like then you are just a silly infant. If you have to once in a while be like, hey, maybe these guys are solving a crime even say it's 1 in a million, like they sometimes do.
It's just hyperbole.
Yeah.
At that point, like no one can take you seriously when you say that. The fact that he's going, dude, being a cop's a shitty job. I'll tell you, no one knows this, but I used to work in advertising agencies, and that's a shitty job. And I could easily tell someone who's applying for a job, they're like, by the way, job's very stressful. A lot of shitty people. Clients suck. You know, it's like, yeah, jobs suck, man. That's why they're called work. It's not called
when you're
fun.
when you see a maintenance guy in a building, do you just follow him around? Get
Yeah, what are you doing,
get
asshole?
A better job, man.
Get a better job.
Better paying gigs out there, fucking idiot.
What are you gonna be, a tin knocker all your life, you fucking moron?
Getting a radio.
Yeah, why don't you be a YouTuber like me?
Yeah.
All right. Last clip on here, and Mike labeled this one guy stuff.
Well, this is where Chili is a real phony, is because he'll do stuff where it's like, you're all terrible. And then at the end, he's like, we're all just people, man. What's the difference?
Dude, he was going to sue this guy 20 minutes before this. He was ready to bring a lawsuit against him.
But at the end of the day, he's a good guy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it just oh, I don't like to control people's speech, but when someone says to me, I don't mind if you film, what you're supposed to say, Mr. Marino, is I'm going to uphold your right to film, but time, place, and manner is going to put the restriction over here.
Right.
Then
I don't like to control people's speech.
Mm-hmm.
What a little bitch this man is. The fact that he's going to correct him. Now, listen, I don't like to correct people on what they say, but what you should have said is,
and for someone who's such a stickler for language, I'll correct Chili and say, instead of I don't like to control people's speech, you should say, I have no ability to control anyone's speech.
Yep.
It's not up to you.
Yeah, isn't it funny how the First Amendment only works one way when it comes to Chili de Castro?
I hate to control speech, but I'm going to have to put my foot down here and do it.
Yes.
God.
then I'm like, oh, okay, now I understand. He's preserving my right, but the way that he said it to me was, I don't mind if
he don't like use the correct words.
Well, I'm not a little bitch. I'm just saying, like, it's just,
oh no, you are a little bitch, Chili. You are being a little bitch right now. I didn't like the way he said that to me.
I don't threaten lawsuits at the drop of a hat. I'm not someone like that. I'm just very emotional.
Know.
It just slights you.
He didn't say that. And you know,
he said, I don't mind if you're filming.
Right.
But that's not the right words. The right words are, I'm going to uphold your right to film.
Okay.
It was so polite. I don't mind that you're filming, but sir, can you please not interfere with our investigation?
And again, I'm no bitch, but he didn't say uphold, which is the word that I hold so sacred, apparently.
Right. Well, as a constitutional scholar, you know you have to say things a specific way. Our founding fathers are like, let's make sure anyone in authority speaks with these specific words in this order.
Yeah, you're not a lawyer, and also you're not always in a court of law. You don't have these rights to be like, objection.
The cop also could have said, go fuck yourself, idiot. And that also would have been fine. No laws would have been broken. There's no lawsuits to have.
Right.
So he's uphold.
It just rubbed me wrong, bro, okay? Listen, it just rubbed me wrong, all right?
Now he's laughing it off. I'm sorry, man. It just rubbed me the wrong way. You threatened to sue him. What do you mean it just rubbed you the wrong
That's what happens
way?
when people rub me the wrong way. I take them to court.
It escalated very quickly for you, Chili.
It just rubbed me. I'm a human being, man. I got an ego. I lift weights. You lift weights. We both have egos.
I appreciate that, but I really don't. This is all
McDonald's
and Burger King.
You're living on high school glory over here?
Yeah, McDonald's and Burger King. But I can tell you've been lifting, though.
I've been lifting, man. I'm trying, dude.
Oh, someone's fishing for a compliment.
I lift weights. You obviously lift weights. You don't.
And then the cop goes, I can tell you're lifting, though. You look good. He goes, man, I know, man. That's what I'm up to. Just lifting weights all the time.
I do look good, don't I? You know, you're not all bad, you guys.
What a pussy. I'm telling you, because I can spot this from a mile away now at this point. Chili de Castro has zero friends.
Oh, yeah.
This is a man who's impossible to get along with. And the fact that he was fishing for a compliment from this guy that he was motherfucking just 20 minutes earlier is so pathetic.
And he desperately wants to be like a governor of pick a state, any state, it doesn't matter. But like he wants to be a politician. The only glimpse of politician you ever see in this guy is when he's doing that, where he's trying to get a compliment out of someone else who he's like, hey, we lift weights, right, man? Hey, what are you living on high school glory? Like he's a cheese dick, please compliment me guy. But other than that, he has no diplomacy whatsoever.
I can't believe it took us, what episode are we on? Number 139, to finally call Chili de Castro a cheese dick. I'm so glad we finally got there, Mike.
It does define him, I think.
It does. Congratulations. I'm now calling this the cheese dick segment of Who Are These Socials. I want to thank Anonymous for coming into supertip.gg/WATP.
So it's all about this humble man in the basement dweller. I've got no problem with Carl's, but Carl and Mike are way too Carl to be normal. Hey, Bruce, how big is your piece?
All right, I think I could translate what that was. Stuttering John thinks I'm a just do it.
Yes, I know that.
And then he claims that like that doesn't mean I think he's gay, and there's nothing wrong with being gay.
Correct.
But then also he likes to talk to guys about their dicks.
Oh, okay.
So maybe
I have to crunch the numbers because you I assume, play video games based on the data that I saw, and John doesn't. So I think you're gayer still.
I don't know. He was talking about Anthony when he was talking about the video game stuff. I don't know.
Wow, you see your friends with the video game. That's still kind of
That's
gay,
true. That's true. I have friends who play video games. Yep.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
That's
You
gay.
Got me there. General GK, I miss police brutality. No shit. I mean, he really needs the Rodney King treatment.
It'd be so great. It would be what we all want. Like, it's what Chili wants, obviously.
Oh, he would love
for
it.
one of them to just wind up and go, "All right, motherfucker."
He would absolutely love it if that happened. By the way, General GK is the man who tracked down the Pro Football Arm Wrestling Championship.
Shout out to him.
Videos. So, holy shit. Amazing job getting those for us. Really looking forward to watching that. Drunk Engineer coming in. I'm like 10 minutes behind, but I cannot stress how much I fucking hate that Chili DeCastro prick. Well, you know what's fascinating about Chili DeCastro is I think he was speaking to an audience. There was a time, and Mike, you follow this closer than I do. There was a time when Chili would be doing live streams, and you would see the chat that's flying.
Yeah.
And there's hundreds of people, maybe over 1,000 people who are all agreeing, yeah, fuck these pigs and all this kind of stuff. Chili has done such a poor job of presenting his stance on this that now it's all hate watchers and not very many. Like I said, 4,400 views on this video from 5 days ago. He's got 676,000 subscribers. Now, Chili will tell you he's been shadow banned.
Yes. He's suing someone for that. That's another lawsuit.
That's right. I forgot. Yeah, that's another lawsuit he's got going. What do you mean someone? He's suing YouTube.
Yeah, and like Irish penis demon or something like that. Like it was some ridiculous name that he was suing.
I guess I should have had that in my notes. I feel dumb now for not.
By the
for not
way,
knowing that.
speaking of this view count, Chili is doing something that I realized. I think Opie is doing this too, and E-Rock might have mentioned this in a video I saw him post.
Okay,
I'm not sure if E-Rock came to the same conclusion I did, but I noticed Chili was complaining about these low view counts, and then remember I said a couple weeks ago I was like, boy, these view numbers have spiked. Chili's all of a sudden getting like 150,000 views.
Oh, is he really?
300,000.
Oh,
On some of
shit.
his live streams are getting hundreds of thousands of views. I realized he is filming those vertically.
Okay.
And going live vertically,
Yep.
which I guess on YouTube is like a different thing. Like you go live as a short, almost like you're on TikTok live, basically.
Mike,
I think
I covered this. I covered this on WATP
Okay, you
yesterday.
talked about. Okay, yeah. So I think that's what Opie's doing too, and Chili has figured out the same method.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we talked about this because YouTube's trying to compete with TikTok. And so they're doing this thing where they want everyone to be putting up their shorts and people can scroll through the shorts like they're looking at TikTok. And they're mixing in the YouTube lives with that. And that's why Opie is getting all these views. And I guess Chili too. I didn't realize that was happening.
Yeah.
Because he's entering into that mix where anyone's just scrolling through shorts really quick is going to see it. They're not going to know what it is. They don't care. They don't comment. They don't like. There's no engagement or interaction at all. It's a waste of the creator's time to do that.
And for Chili, it's a literal disservice because he's in this lawsuit that he's trying to prove he's been shadow banned.
Right.
And
Good
so
point.
his videos have more views than ever.
Good point. It's like, I'm sorry to keep bringing this back, but I was, Frog tipped me off that John was freaking out about this thing. So I turned him on. And John was going on and on because I mentioned, like, once you're a public figure, it's very hard to sue for defamation because you're a public figure. People can talk a lot of shit about you. And the rules change when you're a public figure. And so I brought up in my show yesterday, I'm like, yeah, you can say a lot of shit about me. John lies about me all the time. And I can't really do anything about it because I'm a public figure.
I
And
heard
John
him talking
goes,
about this. He thought you said you were famous.
I did not say that.
Yeah,
I said
yeah,
I'm a public figure. I put myself out there.
Yeah.
And John goes, can you believe this idiot thinks he's a public figure? And then thank God someone in the chat was just like, John, that's not helping your case, saying that Carl's not a public figure. If I'm just a regular guy that John is slandering on a daily basis.
It's wild harassment. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Like, I'm like, no, John, say I'm a public figure. I'm trying to help you out.
If
with
I
this,
just walked
idiot.
down the street and was like, "What's your name, sir?" I'm gonna I'm gonna go on my show tomorrow and bully the shit out of you.
Well, he also accuses me of committing crimes. He literally goes on his show and says that I did this thing and that thing. And so it's like, okay, you can do that because I'm a public figure. We could go back and forth with this. But if I'm a private citizen and you're saying that.
If you were a private citizen, that cow bikini photo would get him upwards of 8 days in jail.
Right. That's revenge porn at that point. Rumple Trench Coat, a couple podcasts. Urologists are less interested in dicks than Cedric John is. See what you did there? All right. We got to head over to TikTok. See what's going on.
TikTok's a psyop by the Chinese to fuck up the minds of our youth and some other people too. So let's talk quite a lot about these TikTokers we stalk and know. Oh, TikTok fucking blows.
All right. E-Rock's in the chat. HD and vertical is worse. I think we should all start doing that.
Yeah.
I mean,
then you have no idea who's watching your fucking shows. You have 150,000 views and you don't know if anyone's actually watching it.
Well, it's also not a good presentation because then Opie's stacking himself on top of Ron the waiter, and it doesn't look good. And anyone who's trying to watch the show like they normally would, and then he tries to pull a clip up, and it's just all being stacked on top of each other. It's not a good move. mOObie. Let's talk about mOObie.
I'm fascinated by her. I brought her up a couple weeks ago and we talked about the chicken Caesar salad catchphrase.
Yes.
And the more she's now in my TikTok algorithm. And I started to realize I painted this girl as just a dumb catchphrase. And she's so much more. I didn't realize there are layers. She's a lot deeper than I first
You mean
thought.
she has additional catchphrases, or is it more than that?
She contains multitudes, Carl. That's my point.
All right. Well, yeah, let's see what she's up to on TikTok. So this is a Barstool celebrity.
One of the top personality at Barstool, according to Dave Portnoy.
Top personality at Barstool. And this is what she's doing on her TikTok.
Yeah.
My boyfriend just moved into his apartment. Time to christen.
Jesus Christ.
Home, sweet home is where I live. And he loves.
What was that song?
I don't know. That's the whole video, though. I know that much. So Drew Lane would enjoy that. You could send that to him.
Oh, he does love farts. So I hate when girls think farting is funny because there's two types of girls who fart and think it's funny. One is hot chicks or chicks who think they're hot.
Okay.
That's an important distinction. And the other is disgusting fat bitches who have given up.
Sure.
There's no such thing as like a 6 who farts and thinks she's being funny. I know, because I've dated a lot of girls. The girls who are mid don't fart. No, what I'm saying is, if you're not really hot, if you're not really fat, you're trying to like up your game a little bit. So you're not trying to fart around people. It's not an attractive quality.
Well, even with attractive girls, you're not like, oh, yes, I love it when you do that.
That's what I mean. Attractive girls get away with it because you're like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's usually like bitches who have just given up. And guys don't find it funny.
Okay. Well, now let me stop you there. Let me ask you this. What if a girl farts and then a few days later is like, remember when I farted? How funny that was?
Yeah, let's watch the next TikTok video.
Peak of her comedy.
Let's watch the next video that she put out.
A couple days ago, I farted on TikTok and I've felt lighter ever since. No pun intended. Just remember, you can really, to be courageous, to be free, you just let it rip. Hypothetically and physically.
That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Thank you. That was my main question. Is that a pun? And is it hypothetical?
I feel lighter, pardon the pun. What?
I felt lighter ever since.
Ever
There's no pun there. You felt lighter.
Farts are air. Air doesn't have any weight.
No, but there's pressure. So you may feel lighter, but there is no pun. You're being literal.
This is what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
She made this farting video. Maybe it got a lot of people talking. Maybe it got some traction.
Sure. It was on
I don't
CNN.
know. You pulled it for the show, so I'm assuming people talked about it or
It
something.
wasn't my algorithm, yeah.
Okay. And I think that she saw the success of that, and much like Chubby Checkers writing Let's Twist Again in 1961, she went, how do I keep this fucking thing going where I'm just the fart girl?
Listen, I don't have one on deck right now. I can't muster one, but can you guys imagine if I fucking farted right now? How great that would be.
Guys, remember when we twisted last summer? That was pretty fucking cool, right? Number one of the charts.
And people are like, I do remember, mOObie. You farted.
You farted at your boyfriend's house.
This is the lowest in human society.
Yes, yes. We've hit rock bottom.
The idea, and this person is very popular, and shout out to her. I'm sure maybe she does other great things that I don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea that this person just like says, in a funny voice, farts, and then is like, hey guys, a few days ago I farted. Excuse the pun. Like, there's literally no standard of what's interesting anymore, and people are watching her.
That's the part that's scary.
Yeah.
Who's the audience for this? Do you think it's other girls?
I guess college girls, I would assume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing with Call Her Daddy,
Yeah.
where it's like these two hot chicks who are talking about taking loads in their face. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa, this is titillating. And then you find out that the only people listening are 12 to 23-year-old women.
But I'll at least give Call Her Daddy this. They, even though it was like a dumb podcast, the idea of that was like, hey, now I can talk about fucking and taking a dildo in my ass or whatever the fuck.
Sure.
You know, like I
did like that episode. The dildo in the ass episode was a highlight for me.
That was
but
powerful. Sophia Franklin cried. It was it was good stuff.
She
But,
needed
like,
more lube, but either way.
That's at least you could spin that that's what Alex Cooper was doing with that podcast or whatever. This is like you watch this and you're like, hey, it's okay to be mentally challenged. I don't know what the other takeaway is from this person.
And Mike, I think I said this last time you introduced me to mOObie. I just don't think she's hot enough to get away with this.
Well, certainly not to be like if it was, I don't know who the example would be, but someone who's incredibly attractive. You'd be like, oh, they're watching the videos because she's really hot.
Well, let's say Alex Cooper.
Sure. You're like,
Okay.
oh, they think she's hot and you're watching the videos. For her, it doesn't really matter what she's saying.
Right.
This is like, girls are like, she's the Steve Urkel of TikTok, and there are no scripts around her. It's just her going, did I do that? And everyone like, oh, it's weird the way she's saying it. I don't know why I like it, but I do.
Well, since you brought that up, let's get to her catchphrase.
Yeah,
of course.
It's important to work that in.
Chicken Caesar salad is her catchphrase. And she just keeps saying it sillier and sillier every time.
You think I'm gonna be drinking orange wine with a bolo tie and not order a chicken either? A little jam chicken either? That looks like the best goddamn you think I've ever seen in my life.
Ran out of steam on that one.
She's turning into Opie. She's just saying things in a silly voice.
This is what Opie should just review food on TikTok, and I guess only one food. You know what I mean?
Just chicken Caesar salad, or like should he find his own path?
I think
What do you
he
mean?
should find his own lane.
Okay,
But
yeah.
whatever that is, Greek salad. The Opster can cover Greek salad and just like Greek salad. I like Greek salad.
He might take you up on that.
Opie, the idea is yours.
It's all yours, buddy. Take it and run with it. Greek salad Opie, they call him.
Please.
I have another TikTok video I want to show you. This one came in from the Hebrew Hammer in our Discord server, and it's a short one. I just found it fun. There's a fat guy playing video games in his basement, and he has a request for his mother.
Mom, bring me more pizza rolls!
No, you've already had 4167 pizza rolls.
Oh, fine!
Now, the reason why I enjoyed that is just because it sounded like the Rob Solid impression of me, where I'm always yelling to my mom wife for more pizza rolls. So I thought that was kind of fun. But also the fact that this big fat man is playing video games, and he goes, Mom, I need more pizza rolls. She goes, no more pizza rolls. And then he destroys his computer.
She's like, play your mandolin and shut up. Take a
Is
nap.
that what he said? Holy shit, I didn't even hear that part. I'm like deaf to that now, I guess. I hear it so much. So anyway, that was just a fun, quick one-off from the Hebrew Hammer. Thanks for giving us that. And you know who else is on TikTok? A man we've mentioned a couple times now. My buddy, the Opester.
Opie Radio. The Opie Radio Podcast.
Babble, babble, babble.
What I love about Opie is he's got his own TikTok channel because, you know, he knows what's going on.
Absolutely.
He's hip. He's pretty hip. He's with it. And
he's got his own catchphrases and funny noises.
Right. And merchandise. So if you like a catchphrase, I always love when the stand-up comics, you always know where the hacks are. When they have like their bits that they do that are callbacks, and they're like, oh.
You can buy a t-shirt for that outside.
Yeah, and then at the end of the show, they go, by the way, and they pull up the t-shirt, like, here's your sign. You can go purchase a shirt that says, here's your sign. Like, all right, Bill, I'm good.
He's the perfect example for that.
Very funny bit, but okay, we get it. So Opie, what he does is he does these amazing shows from Gebhard's and from his apartment and from the mean streets of the Upper West Side of Manhattan. And once he's done doing these shows, he puts them up on YouTube. He puts them on his feed for his podcast. But he also finds just the right segments to put up on TikTok, just the gems in there. Where if you weren't familiar with Opie, if you didn't know about Opie and Anthony, if you didn't know about Opie with Jim Norton, the very popular show Opie Radio that was on in the afternoons on Sirius XM. If you didn't know about that and you're just like, who is this content creator? You might see something like this and think, I got to see what else this guy is up to and figure out if he's on other platforms. Where
Stops in your tracks. Yeah. Where can I see more of this?
Subscribe to this.
What does your T-shirt say? It says filthy and dead, bro.
Filthy and dead. All right.
Filthy and dead. It's my sex life. It used to be filthy, and now it's dead.
No.
Mike, did you think there was going to be more to that? I saw you weren't ready to comment on that. Maybe you didn't realize. Opie's always finding talent.
Yeah.
Which I really appreciate about him. So he finds this guy who's got a t-shirt. He's like, hey, what's your t-shirt say? The guy goes, my t-shirt says this. He goes, well, that's a soundbite.
Oh my God. He's got a t-shirt that says 3 words on it. Isn't that zany? And if this guy had any drive left in him, he would have stolen that for his own. And he'd be selling filthy and dead t-shirts today.
Oh, it might be in his merch store. I haven't checked yet. You can still get hashtag Ruizing.
Well, that's why my only hesitation is that he has no motivation left. But back in the day, he would have stolen that for sure.
No motivation or no audience. Like, no one's buying these shirts. Nobody cares.
Yeah, that's a good point. It would be a fruitless endeavor if he was putting that
would
up,
be.
So at least he's not wasting his time.
E-Rock reminds us there's also Funny AF, the new show that.
Now that's hip. I bet kids
Opie
are
does.
gobbling those shirts up.
Of
Funny
course.
AF.
I was a little bit offended for Primus fans out there that Opie's using Too Many Puppies as the music bed behind this video. I don't know who chose that. I assume Opie has nothing to do with this. But we don't need to mix Primus into Opie stuff, all right? It's offensive to people.
Yeah.
Mike, Rite Aid is closing. Rite Aid is done. And Opie's got the hottest take. Now, you might have heard on WATP yesterday, Opie was complaining about having to go and buy Tamps at Rite Aid. He's like, it's very embarrassing to get the heavy flow Tamps when your girl tells you to go buy Tamps for her at the
See,
Rite Aid.
she's
Gotta get the
alive.
Tamps.
Alive and well.
He just kept saying Tamps over and over again, Mike, and it was enraging. Anyway, he's got a different take on his TikTok. So let's see what he's talking about with Rite Aid closing.
All Rite Aid stores in America closing down. I'm going to miss shopping with plexiglass. Where all you hear around the store is the beep on the button because you're just trying to get stupid toothpaste. Beep, beep. And then you hear other people beeping, and then you're like, oh, no, he ain't going to outbeat me. Beep, 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 beep. Then the guy comes with the stupid keys. What do you need? I need deodorant. Why is this locked up? Of course you're closing down. No one wants to shop like that.
It's a bold stance.
Hold on. Okay. So is it Rite Aid's fault they had to lock everything down? Was that like their policy? Like, let's make it hard to shop in our stores.
That was the business idea for Rite Aid. It was like, what if all our products were behind glass?
Yeah. What if you needed like an employee to come help you, like the general store from 1847? Let's recreate that. No, yeah. I think it's because of rampant crime that the police force is not cracking down on. I don't know. It has nothing to do with Rite Aid.
I was going to say there are towns around where I live where I'm sure Rite Aid's the deodorant is not behind glass. Would be my guess.
The Rite Aid that used to be down the street from me, I could easily just go grab deodorant because it's in a nice, affluent, Jewish neighborhood. Yes, so it's fine. Yes.
The Jews never steal deodorant. That I know.
They don't. They don't. Yeah. It's not a thing that Jews do. They do some things that we don't agree with, but not that. But I just love his take on this dumb company doesn't want people robbing their stores. No wonder they're out of business. Hot take.
It seemed like a particularly unique experience when he's like, and I'm beeping and the other guy's beeping and we want to beep each other. And it's like, I don't think that's why they're closing down. I think it was financial.
It's also a thing that no one can relate to.
Right.
Like Opie doesn't live a life anyone can relate to. And he tries to find these things like on WATP, we were talking about him buying tampons for his girls. He's like, yeah, isn't it crazy? You buy like other items because you're embarrassed by it. It's like, no, this is not a real thing. And then this idea that like we're beeping on the beeper to get our toothpaste and we're hitting it harder than the other guy. It's never happened.
Well, you followed the 3-month air conditioning saga where he kept saying he would use this phrase a lot and it enraged me where he's like, see, I'm just like you guys. He would kind of laugh. He's like, I'm just like you. And it's like, I've never had this experience. I would have tried to get it fixed immediately. He literally
said, the guy gave me $800 off, $600 off the charge. And I wrote him a check and I said, don't cash that for a few days. And he goes, see guys, I'm just like you. Like I've never written a check that I couldn't cover for my checking account.
Yeah.
I've never done that once.
If that happened to me when I had less money, I would have been like, well, the AC is not getting fixed.
Right.
I'm not writing bum checks around town.
Or I'd write like, let me give you a third right now, like or whatever I could cover at the time. I would be like, here's the full amount. By the way, this is going to bounce. Good luck with that. I'm just like you guys. Fucking, he's so out of touch.
Yeah.
You know, LeBron James had this big announcement this week.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Turned out to be a big dud. Turned out to be an advertisement for whatever shitty liquor he's pushing. But he tried to make it seem like it was going to be an announcement like he did when he went to the Miami Heat.
Right. And didn't get Jim Gray for some reason. Kind of an odd move. A very gettable guy. He didn't really
what is Jim Gray doing? Seriously. But if you remember, LeBron James did a 30-minute ESPN show announcing he was going to a team that 98% of NBA fans don't like and don't care about. It was a very odd move that he made.
A kind of a beautiful move, though, to piss off all the people that supported you your entire career.
Like, right. You're from Cleveland. You're playing for Cleveland. It's this beautiful thing.
Publicly embarrass you.
Like, I got a 30-minute show where I just flick you off the entire time. Go fuck yourselves, Cleveland. Yeah. And he never even sealed the deal with Cleveland, right? He didn't win a championship with them before that. I think he came back and won.
He went back and won, yeah.
He went back and won. So it's like, dude, you didn't even give us a championship? You're fucking anyway. Well, that's neither here nor there. I don't know why I'm getting into this right now. I'm getting into sports talk with Mike. I think we're going to morph this show into something.
That's right.
But LeBron,
still works.
It still works. You're right. So LeBron had this announcement, and Opie's talking to his buddy Ron the waiter, and they're trying to figure out what he's going to announce. And I happen to know this for a fact because Ron the waiter called Opie out near the end of the episode, and Opie goes, I don't even need you, Ron. I did all this prep. So Opie had written down his thoughts on what he thought LeBron James was going to announce. So this isn't off the cuff. This isn't off the dome. This is prepared material from the Opster.
This is what I think LeBron's going to say. He's announcing this is his last year. It's his farewell tour.
The decision today should be, I want to announce finally that I'm not as good as Michael Jordan. That's what the announcement should be.
It's not an announcement.
No, that's his joke, though. LeBron James is going to come out and go, guys, Michael Jordan's a better basketball player than me, especially when it comes to clutch times.
Does LeBron often say I'm better than Michael Jordan?
No. that'd be a crazy thing to say.
For all of LeBron's faults. I don't think
that'd be a crazy thing to say.
Yeah, I don't think we can pin that one on him.
And it's so weird that like Opie's creating this rivalry that doesn't exist. They played in different eras. They never played against each other.
LeBron respects he was number 23 when he came out of high school.
Right. You can make comparisons. They're probably 1 and 2 of all time. If you could say that, but it's like, what's your point, Opie? That's the thing with Opie. He fancies himself a basketball fan. You know, he's always playing on the court and stuff at the gym. But he doesn't really know anything about, just like with everything else in life. He knows the bare basic shit. Like, I know LeBron James and I know Jordan.
That's the level your uncle would say that at Thanksgiving. He's like, I'll tell you what LeBron should announce. He's not as good as Michael Jordan. And you go, nah.
Yep.
That's good, Uncle Greg.
Good one, Greg. Good stuff. So as you know, government shutdown. The federal government in this country is shut down, and yet here we are streaming live on YouTube. Can you believe it?
I heard Tom Myers skewer Donald Trump over this.
Oh gosh, and rightfully so.
Yes.
And Tom's the guy to deliver that message, so I'm really glad that he did that. Well, Opie's got a take on the government shutdown, and you know when Opie has a political take, I'm leaning in. I'm like, oh, I'm all ears, buddy. What do you got? Let's see.
You want to guess who continues to get paid as the government continues to be shut down?
Let me guess. Just the Republicans? Oh, no. Wait, just the Democrats? Let's find out who continues to get paid when the government shuts down.
Congress. All the senators and representatives down there in Washington.
Oh, so they're all garbage. Okay, I didn't realize that was going to be the message. That politicians be taking our money, yo.
What's tough about Opie too is like if you were in his chat and asked him like, do you think you're a political guy? He'd be like, I don't care, man. I don't pay. It's all bullshit. I don't care about it. But then he'll cut together a video where he's like, take a knee, son. Let me teach you something about life.
Mike, when I tell you that he puts up one TikTok a day and he records himself for an hour plus a day. And so this is his thing. He was just like, this is the highlight of the show. Me talking about how Congress is still getting paid, even though there's a government shutdown.
I think Opie does wonder. Like, I don't say this about. I try not to be hyperbolic with too many of these guys. I think Opie really does think like, God, why doesn't this? I'm making such a great point. Why doesn't this go viral? Why doesn't this? Why doesn't everyone look at this and say this guy's continuing what George Carlin was trying to do? You know,
I played a clip on my show yesterday, and I keep referencing that, and I apologize. It'll probably end up on a bingo board at some point. But we covered a lot of the ground yesterday.
Yes.
And Opie's talking to Ron the waiter, and he goes, you know, Ron, if we just went MAGA, we would double our audience. It'd be so easy. And Opie really thinks he could have a career talking politics if he wasn't so middle of the road. If he would just pick a side, everyone would be tuned in to find out what his hot take was on politics. And he's so stupid, he doesn't realize, like, no, it takes a skill to be able to talk about politics and have people be interested in what you have to say about it.
And here's the true disease that Opie suffers from is like, it is probably easier to talk about right-wing politics than something much more obscure. It's easier to just get in the algorithm if you have Donald Trump's name or whatever the news story of the day is or whatever. Like that is easier. But for it to really catch on and build and grow an audience, then you have to be good at it or interesting, or there has to be something about you that people are watching. Opie just thinks, man, if I was a right winger, the cash would be flowing in.
Yes.
Like there's no second layer. He's just like, yeah, Anthony's a right winger, and that's why he gets all his money. It's not that he's funny or engaging. It's not that people like him more than me. It's just he voted for Donald Trump, and that's why he still has more money than I do.
Honestly, Opie thinks that if he started talking about Trump and being pro-Trump, he'd get an offer from WABC next week. And I don't know if this is the real Anthony or not, but Compound Media's in the chat. It says it's the only way you can justify my viewership. And I do think there's something to that, whether that's Anthony or not. I do think there's something to that where Opie likes to kind of say, yeah, you know, political talk's easy. That's the easy stuff to do. That's where you just get an audience built in automatically. It's like, no, you have to know what the fuck. All right, it is me silly. All right, Ed, I believe you, buddy. And E-Rock.
That's what the fake Anthony would say.
That is the fake Ant would say. No, him and E-Rock are going back and forth in the chat. But yeah, it's a way to say like anyone could do this. It's so easy. There are tons of people who talk. There's a lot of competition for politics, right or left. I talk about Tony Michaels is a great example of that. Like Tony Michaels came on the scene and he wanted to be the left's version of Rush Limbaugh. And he's, I'll take you all down and I'll give you all my points. And the Midas Touch brothers picked up on him. And so he got a platform. People were watching him. He's got more subscribers than I do. He's got over 100,000 subs. And his videos get way fewer viewers than our videos do.
Right.
Because it's just not compelling. It's just not interesting. Like
no one gives a fuck.
No one gives a fuck, especially when you always have whatever the party affiliate you have their take on it. This is why Stuttering John sucks at this. Because Stuttering John's like, whatever the Democrats do is perfect and they're amazing and they have all the solutions.
He's also a bumbling buffoon. But yes,
I
see the point you're making.
And Richard Ojeda is threatening to punch people in the face in an elevator. All right, there's a few problems with John's political show. Let's get back to the Opster.
Representatives down there in Washington. Man, a government shutdown doesn't affect them. Why would it? They put in place a very long time ago, if the government shuts down, we still get paid, bitches. So they're still getting paid. So they can take their sweet old time. They can dig in. It's not going to hurt me. I don't care how long this thing lasts. I'm going to get a paycheck no matter what.
And if Opie wanted to be this guy, he could get into the fact that all of them make way more money outside of their salaries than they do from their salaries. Like if these guys got their salaries stopped during the government shutdown, they'd still all be multimillionaires.
You mean to tell me politicians are crooked? Is that what you said?
A little bit.
I will. I think the best part of this video, the cash register and jingle jangling of money, is really powerful.
Well,
it's making me think. Wait a second. Maybe there's something more at play here.
He's playing Pink Floyd's Money, which,
Wait a second.
Brilliant editing.
No matter what. So they're actually getting paid to do the one job they're supposed to do, and that's to basically pass bills down there in Washington. And they're not doing that. So they're not doing their jobs officially, but still getting paid for that particular job. Oh.
Their job is to pass bills.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't their job to represent their constituents? And so if there's bills that shouldn't be passed. No. What I'm saying is
passing motherfuckers.
No. What I'm saying is, let's say there's a bill that didn't help out the people who voted for you. And you're like, well, no, we don't want that to go through. They're supposed to just pass them.
Well, the thing is, they don't do their job a lot, you know? So that's
true.
What these politicians do. They sit on their fat asses and collect
very good
taxpayer
point. I love when Opie talks politics. It's a lot of fun. Rob Johnson giving us $3 on supertip.gg/WATP. Thank you very much, Rob Johnson. That's becoming a regular. That's a trend for our buddy Rob. And Jay Loiterer came in with $5. I'm behind the stream, but I believe the lady making the call about the sign guy was interrupted while saying she wasn't sure if the guy was armed. Oh, is that what happened?
Oh.
I thought she was just saying he was filming people. The guy didn't threaten her with a
It didn't, yeah, based on the video we saw, it didn't seem that way. But unless we couldn't see him flashing his gun or something.
Could you imagine he's holding a trans sign, he's taking people out who stop? Fuck you, motherfucker. Noel Harding says, just got here. What did I miss? Let's start over again. What do you say,
From
Mike?
the top.
From the top. The Cubs game doesn't start for another hour. I got time. Actually, the Sabres are playing the Rangers right now. So, and I'm not watching sports during the show. I feel like I'm making progress.
Mazel tov.
As a broadcaster. Thank you. Mike, let's hear some voicemails, and then we'll get out of here. If you want to call into the show, you can find our phone number at whoarethese.com, and just let us know that it's for Who Are These Socials. This one's for you, Mike.
AWATS. So, Mike, Chris Clemmer question. Do you think that's his Andrew Silverstein moment when he gets drunk and snaps at Meek Phil? I think he's just kind of a miserable guy. And you kind of saw the real Chris Klemmer there. The guy's kind of a scumbag, a little bit of a pussy, but he's got this thing about him that he thinks he's so great. Yep.
Chris Klemmer's a guy that worked for Barstool, that in case anyone doesn't know.
Yeah.
But he was drunk on Roan's show last night. And he has a smug way about him. I like to think the Klemmer is the guy that did shows about Cheers with me. Like, I think he's the fun-loving guy who thinks, I think he gets into this place where he thinks he's like the father figure at Barstool, New York, and gets in his own head about it. I like to think the real guy is the fun-loving guy who talks movies, you know?
All right. Well, thank you for your call.
Yes.
Appreciate that. I do like that, and this happens to me on email too.
Yeah.
I think it's harder to reach Mike than it is to reach me. Like, I have an email address that's on our website. I have a phone number. So sometimes I'll just get things like, hey, could you ask Mike about blah, blah, blah? Like, sure.
I like that. A little
No
mystique.
Well, it's like Lucy Tightbox advertises our P.O. box for, gifts that she gets from viewers. She's like, yeah, if you want to send me something that I can play with myself with, send it to Carl's P.O. box. Yeah.
We just get voicemails that are like, hey, I got a couple Why You Laughing ideas for you.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost there. That's what I'm saying. That's the next step in this.
I like that.
Last week, we had these conjoined twins, and it really is wild. I'm so glad whoever sent that in that clip. It was great.
Yeah.
Because you had these women who have, this woman or women who have two heads. They claim to be two different people. Two heads, one set of lungs, two hearts.
Yes.
Their digestive system somewhere combines into one.
The walking was the most fascinating thing. That
one controls the right, one controls the left, and one of the legs is shorter than the other.
Yeah.
But their reproductive system is all one, and the one chick's married, and the other chick doesn't like guys. It's a wild thing. So,
and can you believe they're also a bit grouchy?
They're a little grouchy about questions they get.
Hey, Carl, this for Who Are These Socials? Fuck those conjoined twin cuntaroony toonies. Jesus Christ, the attitude. All right, I get it's annoying people ask you the same question, but no one's making you be on the internet. What the fuck? No one asked me shit about my life. You know why? Because there's like 6 people in my life. It's sad, but I'm not on the internet getting mad. I'm on here getting mad. Attached to that, Blind Mike, I'm sure he's just annoyed by the ass wiping question. And I'm a human being. I get it.
Yeah. He
probably wipes his ass like I do. I don't care because I'm getting in the shower in about 5 minutes. I take a shit later on. My day, it's just ruined.
Yes.
But Blind Mike did work for Barstool, so sports. Like listening to sports. Has anyone taken Blind Mike like on a baseball field, like around the bases and then out to the wall, or on a football field, like, look how big this motherfucker is, so you can appreciate it? Just wondering. All right, see you.
I went in a weird direction.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't either. I didn't listen to that one all the way through.
I've been on ball fields in my day. I've experienced them.
There you go. We actually had a clip of blind people playing baseball maybe a year ago.
Yes,
on the show.
Beep Baseball. I believe
Beep
it's
Baseball.
called. I've been recruited, but I've turned them down.
It's as funny to watch as you'd think it would be.
I know. They're having fun.
It's fine. I mean, whatever. I don't look great on a baseball diamond either. Whatever. It's why I don't go out and do that sort of thing. What I do enjoy doing is going to a website called blindmike.net.
Oh, thank you. Yes, all my links are there for Blind Mike Project. Sundays at 10 a.m. Anthony Cumia watches. Be cool like him. I'm only saying that because I know he's here. Usually I call him a horrible racist when he's not here.
Right.
But yeah,
I think he's only here because we were calling out Bill Burr earlier, and
Anthony
he perked up. He's like, what?
Watch Sunday then, because legitimately this guy might be like a new lol cow with the way he handles.
Yes, he's handling this very poorly.
He's handling it abysmally. So I'm covering that again on Sunday. I have more clips, and they'll be even more fun than they were this week. And we have all kinds of. I forgot to mention during that Richard Ojeda segment, he took down all his old videos.
Richard did.
Yes. So I'm waiting to see if he puts out a response to this in any way. I'm curious. So we have a lot of irons in the fire for Sunday. Why Are You Laughing? We just posted an episode that'll be out free in a few weeks, but if you want to get it early, it's Albert Brooks with the life and career of the great Albert Brooks. So check that out on Why Are You Laughing. The one coming out next week is Howard Stern versus Don Imus. So keep an eye out for that. And my links are at blindmike.net. Thank you, guys.
And also, whoarethese.com for all things Who Are These Podcasts, Who Are These Broadcasters, Who Are These Socials. You have the creepoff.com. Wouldn't mind people going over there and voting for Carl at the creepoff.com. It would help me out. I have to fulfill my consequence of going to an open mic and performing Stuttering John's stand-up. I'll be doing that on Wednesday. Should I have to
performing like you're doing Stuttering John's act?
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like that. Everyone seems to enjoy that a lot. That I have to do that. It'll be fun.
I think it'll be interesting to see what you do with it. Like, maybe you can make some tweaks to it.
Silent Shape says a squeegee bit. Yeah, I should probably close with the squeegee bit. I was trying to think of which parts of John's act to do. My favorite is the new one he added where he talks about the New Year's Eve party he had at his house with the Kardashians where his wife was 9 months pregnant and her water broke while he was yelling at her to get dessert out for everyone. It's pretty funny stuff.
It is good.
I also think it'd be funny just for me to tell that story as if it's me and see how people react to it.
I think that's how you have to do it. You can't be like, these are John's bits. You got to
No. I have to act like it's my stand-up material.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing that. Also, patreon.com/Who Are These Podcasts. We do 2 bonus episodes every single month. We've been doing this series, Living in the Past with Stuttering John, where we've been going back and listening to the podcast John did in 2018 before the Dabbleverse existed. And the most recent one we just did, the end of September, was when John first acknowledged WATP. We reviewed his show, and John comes on and goes, "Who are these podcasts? I've never heard of them. No one knows who this Carl guy is." So he's changed a lot over the years. But also,
I listened to that, and he was like, who are these podcasts? Exactly. And it's like, that's the joke.
Idiot. But also, we just got more archival footage. So now I have podcast episodes from 2016 that he did. Even before that, we have the episodes with Tammy Pescatelli that we had never heard before. So all of these shows that we never heard before. And gosh, it's amazing. John likes to claim that he was just minding his own business, just doing his own show, and then I came around and ruined it all. No, he was constantly trashing Artie. He was constantly trashing Gary Delabate. Anthony Cumia came up all the time. He's fighting with all of these people.
Shady Harmeyer, didn't he try to get
Shady
him fired?
Harmeyer, like he's Howard Stern. He's bashing everyone all the time. And you realize what a giant piece of shit he is and how he deserves everything that's happened to him, which has been a fun little journey for all of us as we explore that. So patreon.com/Who Are These Podcasts, or if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, you'll see that under the membership tab, all those old episodes that we've done with Living in the Past with Stuttering John, and the other bonus shows that we do as well. My buddy Mike and I get together and we listen to Julia Fox's book, which we should do again soon. I was thinking about that actually this week.
As was I, oddly.
Good. Okay.
So coming soon.
Coming soon, we'll be back to a crossover Blind Mike Project. Who Are These Podcasts? All right, Mike, I got to go watch the Cubs game.
All right.
They can't fucking hit the ball. It's going to be very frustrating, but I'd love to see them go back to Milwaukee for Game 5.
Have the day you deserve, everybody.
Anyway, social media, I'll catch you later, man.
Who are these socials?
That's what this audience wants to hear. Like, whoa!
Who are these socials?
I'm the one who should apologize. Folks, what you were about to see is real.
With Carl.
Okay, we got it.
And Blind Mike.
Who could have thought of that?